Mice are performing CPR. Octopuses are paralyzing their mates. Our entire universe might be inside a black hole. What the actual hell is happening in science right now? In the last month alone, researchers have published findings so bizarre they make science fiction look boring. Let's break down 5 discoveries that just shattered reality as we know it. First up, mice are literally performing emergency medicine. Scientists just discovered that mice will attempt to resuscitate their unconscious friends through a series of increasingly aggressive face licks, mouth pulls, and even tongue biting. The more familiar the mice are with each other, the more aggressively they'll try to save their friend. And it works! The unconscious mice wake up faster when given this rodent version of CPR. But here's the wildest part. They'll even try to revive mice that are freshly deceased. The behavior is driven by oxytocin, the same love hormone that bonds humans. So next time you call someone a rat, remember, they might save your life someday. Meanwhile, in the dating world of blue-lined octopuses, consent has taken a bizarre turn. Male octopuses have evolved a strategy to avoid becoming a post-coital snack. They inject females with paralytic venom near the aorta during mating. That's right. They literally paralyze their date to avoid being eaten. The venom is tetrodotoxin, the same deadly neurotoxin found in pufferfish. While the females are temporarily immobilized for up to 75 minutes, the males, well, let's just say they take their time. Dating app horror stories suddenly don't seem so bad, do they? And before you feel too bad for the females, they're 5 times larger than the males and have developed resistance to the toxin. Nature's version of a toxic relationship, literally. Now for the existential crisis you didn't ask for. The James Webb Space Telescope just provided evidence that our entire universe might exist inside a black hole. Let that sink in. Researchers analyzing 263 distant galaxies found something impossible. 2/3 rotate clockwise while only 1/3 rotate counterclockwise. This shouldn't happen in an isotropic universe where rotation should be random. The most plausible explanation? Our universe inherited its spin from a black hole inside which it resides, exactly as predicted by black hole cosmology from the 1970s. We're literally living in a cosmic Russian nesting doll. And you thought your apartment was small. Climate change isn't just coming for Earth, it's coming for space, too. MIT researchers found that global warming is cooling the upper atmosphere, making it less dense. Why does this matter? That thinning atmosphere is our natural space janitor. It creates drag that pulls space junk back to Earth where it burns up. Less drag means more space trash. By 2100, we could lose up to 82% of available satellite space in low Earth orbit. So while we're flooding coastlines down here, we're creating a garbage patch up there. Talk about solving one problem by creating another. And finally, DARPA wants to grow giant space structures using mushrooms. Yes, you heard that right. The Defense Agency is exploring biomechanical space structures built from fungal mycelia and hagfish slime. We're talking 500-meter-long living tethers for space elevators and kilometer-scale interferometers. Instead of launching heavy materials from Earth, they want to grow them in space. Imagine a space elevator made of mushrooms that can repair itself. The biggest challenge? Making sure your space fungi doesn't go from gnocchi to portobello. DARPA's basically saying nature spent billions of years perfecting biological materials. So why reinvent the wheel? From mice performing CPR to fungal space elevators, science in 2025 is absolutely wild. So what's the takeaway from all this scientific madness? Maybe it's that reality is stranger than we ever imagined. Or maybe it's that we should be nicer to mice, avoid dating octopuses, and start investing in space mushrooms. Either way, science is moving faster than ever before. Hit subscribe to stay updated on the next reality-shattering discovery, which at this rate will probably happen next Tuesday.